Welcome back to Fright Flicks, 31 Days, 31 Nights of Halloween. We're highlighting the fun movies that everyone should have on their DVD shelves. Give these to the trick-or-treaters when they come walking up. Maybe not this one specifically, it's a little bit R-rated, but you and all your friends will get a kick out of this one. The new classic had to be on this list, Trick or Treat.
It is like one of the biggest, best Halloween horror movies. And there are more good horror movies about Christmas than Halloween.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
You know, Halloween, that should be the money spot.
For some reason, I think people tend to think it's childish.
A Pulp Fiction style anthology movie where there are different stories that interact with each other sometimes, that sort of boils down all these different great things about Halloween and makes different stories focusing on each of these different elements. More than being fun, it's super dark. It's really good. It's scary. It's gross.
And what I love about this is it is, other than Drag Me to Hell, probably one of the slickest looking horror. We don't get big budget horror movies anymore. Even if this isn't 30 million, 50 million, it looks like it is. Production value couldn't be better. The cinematography, slick as shit.
Yep, great cast.
I love seeing that. Great fucking cast. Brian Cox is in there.
Stop there, because if you've got Brian Cox in your movie, everybody else is irrelevant.
But the thing I think that really sells this movie, not just that it's one of the greatest interpretations of Halloween, all the great actors, all the great jovial spirit, is they can sit next to E.T., can sit next to R2-D2, can sit next to Chucky. All of these icons just born. The moment you saw the poster, you were like, that's an icon. Sam is one of our few new horror icons. He's somebody that you might be like, oh, he's existed forever. He's been in drawings.
He looks familiar even if you've never seen him before.
Sam is a fucking great character. It's like one of the first moments you see him, he's just standing there trying to trick or treat, cute as hell, turns around, walks down the steps with his burlap sack behind him. It hits the stairs and you just hear a cat meow for every step that it hits. The third story, not ruin anything here, because trust me, it's more about the execution. It's him versus Brian Cox with a double barrel shotgun, and it is fun as fuck.
It is.
It gets close to Evil Dead 2 fun. Just two people in a house. Love it. You've probably already seen it. Again,
you know
watch
what?
it again.
I would disagree with that. Like, other than like hardcore horror fans, I think very few people have seen this movie.
Really?
I mean, based on my travels, on the people that I talk to.
Oh wow, my goodness, you have this to look forward to then, guys. Holy shit. He's
like,
the spokesperson for the 31 days.
Like I said, the hardcore fans, you're like, well, duh, Trick or Treat's awesome.
Right.
But a lot of you listening to this probably haven't seen it. Some of you might not have even heard of it. Make sure it's the new one, because there's a couple of older movies called Trick or Treat that are not this. This is an anthology from just a few years ago. Dylan Walsh is in it, and Brian Cox, and
Anna Paquin. That's a big one. That's a big one. But definitely check this one out. It is the classic, probably other than John Carpenter's Halloween.
So there you go. Today's recommendation, Trick or Treat. We will be back tomorrow for another installment of Fright Flicks Presents 31 Days and Nights of Halloween, where we'll bring you fun-sized reviews every day to carry you through your October.